Oh, I forgot about the opening video. There we go. Final Fantasy II. Figured might as well knock these out of the way right off the bat since they are both from the same release. This is the PSP 20th Anniversary Edition, just like the previous one. I didn't play the PSP version. This is my first time playing it. So let's just get this show started here. Same menu as before, but if I remember correctly, we don't choose characters. Am I wrong? I don't know if I'm wrong or not here. I vaguely remember these names. I'm not going to rename this to any of us. There's no real reason to do that. For anybody who doesn't know, Final Fantasy II has a very strange level up system. You're not dealing with levels for stat growth. Instead, it's what you do in battle that determines what that stat growth is. So the way I'm leaning towards it is I want her to be magic specific, especially black magic. Him to not even worry about magic, just be a dude who gives and takes hits. I want him to be a little bit on the faster side, kind of have some white magic, and a little bit of a fighting ability. I don't remember this guy well enough, so I guess I can just look at him like combat and black magic, I guess. You want to split like these two guys to be like red mages, but with different focuses. I don't know. I'm not sure how this one's going to go. The whole idea is to do all this cheating to make things go by quick so we can do our trope missions here. But because of the way growth works in this game, I'm not entirely certain how to best handle that. I have two cheats activated right now. One is max money. That's not a problem at all. The other one says that HP recovers after battle, which makes me think whoever made that code might have recognized a potential issue. How does your HP grow in Final Fantasy II? And the answer is it has to go down in the middle of a battle. But if you're using some sort of cheat that locks it in and doesn't allow it to change and go down, maybe that would stunt the ability for the program to read and say, oh, hey, we have to actually increase this person's endurance score or what have you. And that's kind of where I'm at right here, right now. I have a sneaking suspicion that what I'm going to end up doing later on is going to be, this time on purpose, similar to what happened with Final Fantasy I, where it's just like, okay, everybody's maxed out and, you know, there's no random encounters. I don't know. The one and only time I played this game was in the PlayStation 1 Origins collection, and I beat the game then, but I remember not really enjoying it, but I couldn't skip it. So we're just going to say these are our guys. I think you say that as Furion. Who knows? Let's get our pseudo story started. That actually looks a little nicer than I remember it looking. That's making me think of Final Fantasy VI at Thamasa. The Emperor of Palamecia has called forth monsters from the underworld and has begun his campaign for world conquest. Will we ever see him during the story? I don't remember. Hey, look at these guys related to Edgar, speaking of Final Fantasy VI. A rebel army arose in the kingdom of Fynn to thwart the Emperor's plans. I like the cowboy hats with the feathers. But the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Hey, they avoided that trope. It was an all-out assault. Oh, but we have kingdoms and empires. That's a trope. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. I'm going to say it like that because of Assassin's Creed. I think it's Altair. For youths from Finn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire. But their escape wasn't over. Oh, I'm playing. I thought this was a cutscene. Oh, so we do start out with 4. Ah, that's not what I remember. And it sure looks like Maria is in the back row. So we're just... Does she actually even have... She doesn't even have magic currently. Alright, so I think I just have to have them attack. Excuse me? Wait, I think this is how this starts out. I think that was the case. I'm hoping that was the case. Okay. Because I thought something had gone terribly wrong. Yeah, this looks better than I remember it looking on the PS1. I didn't notice much of a difference in the first one. So that, I don't know, that's kind of curious to me. Huh. So there will be plenty of pauses, by the way, and... Oh, well, here we go. Hilda, will he live? Minwoo, I remember that name. He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. The sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. And then they left me on the floor. What the... What? Okay. And I'm up. Where am I? Oh no, do I have amnesia? Leon! Nope, I don't. Maria! I remember their names. Guy! Where are you? His name being Guy is a problem, because I use that all the time in sentences. Furion, you're alive. I thought you'd... Oh, I pressed the button, nothing happened. I'm fine, Maria. You alright too, Guy? Where's Leon? Princess of Finn, save us. But Leon not here. I don't remember him talking like that. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. Alright, I'm like, nope, I'm not in control yet. Game is moving on its own. Look at these guys with their hats. So you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. Oh, they're rebels. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked, and our parents... I am truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. Oh, I forgot about the font thing here. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. We learned Wild Rose. Let's ask about Wild Rose. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffer even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. But Finn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwoo. I was going to say Windu. The man at my right is Minwoo, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may ask. He may be of some assistance. Okay. What? Oh, okay. That's how I exit talking. Before we talk to Minwu, let's update some of this stuff. Yeah, we want a dash button for when we want to dash. Yeah, oh, I forgot I gotta do it this way. Do that. Okay, I forget always how little there actually is here. One other thing I wanted to mention real fast that I do plan on doing is I don't want to spend time grinding these skills because it looks like for the most part, especially early on, I'm going to have to. And I don't want to do it in between cuts because while that saves you guys from a lot of nonsense, it actually causes us to really run up the memory usage that we do. So, to avoid that, my plan is to not really do any grinding until we've reached the end of an episode. And so that'll be done off screen. I do recall magic spells get cooler looking effects as they get warmed up or something like that, but I don't know if that's in my head correctly. Let alone any changes that have been made for this particular version. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step toward realizing your fate. Let's ask him about the Wild Rose. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Okay. I'm king now. Hi, nice hat. The port of Paloom lies not far east of here, but a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. We get a canoe again, apparently. Heading to Finn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. I remember that name. That's kind of a cool name. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest that you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice they can spare. It's screw you, man. This is the Rebel Army's War Room. This is the Rebel Army's War Room. Thank you both for saying that. Right. So we're not going where that dude wanted us to go. Let's look around. Wait, hello? An arrow struck me. Ooh, boy, that's too close to struck me in the knee. An arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. I did. This is the king's bedchamber. His Majesty was sorely wounded in the flight from Finn. He's been resting here for some time now. Good to know. Just walking around, talking to people, seeing what we see. Oh, let's see if we can read books. We cannot read books. There's one on here. Nope. Currently, in my head, I'm wondering for the next game after this one, do I want to make it DQ4 and then from there open the list up more, or just open the list up? I'm not sure. It's good to get, well-known old RPG series beginnings out of the way so everybody sees how it's going to work. You're in the rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Gordon, the Prince of Kashwan, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. Princess Hilda fled where... Why can I not read? Princess Hilda fled here when Finn was sacked. She's doing a remarkable job of leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers. Curious. Gonna see if we can potentially check barrels. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, treasure. Oh, it's a potion. That's a trope. First treasure. It's a potion. Although that doesn't actually fit the trope, right? Because the way I did it, it has to be based on, the dungeon. Who is this nerd? I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world. They've yet to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gil lately. Wild Rose? I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Fynn, too. I can't even go home now that the Empire has occupied the city. What a weird thing, he just doesn't know us and he just talks like that. This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far out yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time, though. That's the spirit. Everybody sleeping at the inn? Nope, does not look like it. Oh, I didn't check. Okay, so we know at least the Gil code is working because it's all 9s. So, one thing I have a bit of a question of, if I want Firion to be a bit of a faster guy, I'm thinking I don't want him to have a buckler. And stuff like that. I'm not sure. Let's give them leather gloves. Leather caps. Oh, but you know what, at the same time? Are there two-handed weapons? Or can weapons be equipped with both hands? I don't remember. So he's got a broadsword and a buckler currently. Oh, I didn't see, what did this do? So just defense 1. He's got leather armor. Okay, so doesn't look like a whole lot of speed penalty stuff here. Looks like they got rid of that. That's good to know. She's got a bow. That's cool. I'm assuming that means her being in the back row doesn't matter. We might have to mess around with that to confirm. Everybody should have gloves. He's got an axe. Ah, that answers that question. Okay, so a little change of plans already. He is equipping that with both hands because we see attack goes down. Okay, good to know that very early on. Okay. Didn't really look at anything here. Okay, so here's the skills. So I'm assuming you can get a punching skill. Knives, swords, staves, axes, spears, bows, and shields. Okay. Oh, right. If I remember correctly... Yeah, if I remember correctly, they miss a lot early on. Oh! Interesting. Okay. I can't change their order. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't accidentally do what I thought I did for a second there. Let's go ahead and make a file. Thank you. Do one of those. Because that's just good business. Yeah, this just looks so much better than I remember it looking like. Hey, nice goatee. Tobal, what could you want with me? I'm just an old man. Wild Rose. The geezer act is just a cover. My name's Tobal, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Oh yeah, we have to get him material or something. Okay, a knife, a staff, a javelin, broadsword. I think we're good for right now. I don't think we really have to worry about anything. Tobal, the fellow over in that weapon shop, is one fine blacksmith he is. I think something's been bothering him lately, though. Okay. Oh, we still got some of these places. Oh, they're all in one, though. Okay, so we've got Cure, Blizzard, Thunder, Fire. They're all tomes. So, I'm going to buy a Cure tome, a Fire tome, a Thunder tome, and a Blizzard tome. Now, let's see how this works. There we go. Okay. Fire. Blizzard. I don't want to give... Nah, we'll just do this for now. Okay. I just noticed the tall grass Regular grass, tall grass. Paul's a skilled thief, but don't worry, you can trust him. He only steals from the Imperials. Yeah, he told us. Whoa, what? Oh, this is the sanctuary. Okay. Guessing nothing from the wells? Nope. He looks so sad. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashwan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother, Scott, fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. Wild Rose? So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle. I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh, I deserve it. I'm just gonna not talk to you because you're weird. Oh, hang on. Potion, high potion, eye drops, antidotes. Uh-huh. I vaguely remember this, but this is why we cheat. Not gonna worry about... Well, actually, no, maybe I should worry about this stuff this time. Plus, didn't we get into a little trouble at one point with Final Fantasy I? Oh yeah, it was the Gurgu Volcano Mountain Cavern Cave. Removes curse. I don't even know what that means. A mallet to cure amnesia. That's pretty funny. I don't remember that joke. Maiden's kiss to cure the toad skill. Oh boy, toad is in here. Not good. Gold needle for stone. We never... I'm gonna say, we never got stoned in the first one, did we? But then again, we didn't fight very many enemies in the end there because of some of that weird stuff we were running into. Cottage for the outdoors, which I'm probably not gonna need. Wow. What do the Oxus do? Oh, okay. Some pretty great items to start with that you normally wouldn't be able to have otherwise. Oh. Okay. So... You know, I've spent a lot more time listening to this game's soundtrack than actually playing this game. I love this theme. Let's listen to it for a bit while I look and see where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, that scared the hell out of me. We were supposed to have quiet time, and then a frickin' airship just went by. Alright. I guess the first thing we should really be doing is getting a feel for the combat. Let's take a look at it. Leg eater, those look like viney plants. Oh, wrong button. I just realized I should probably give them infinite MP, shouldn't I? Well, you always want to burn a plant. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, fire level 1. I mean, that still looks pretty brutal. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. And he missed. This is what I remember the most. Oh, that was only 1 MP. Wow, he didn't even take any damage. So let's see what Blizzard looks like. Oh my god. Yeah, hey, you know what? These ones look like they'd hurt. Speaking of hurt, yow. Oh, I didn't remember them. Let's see, stamina, intelligence, magic. Okay. Okay, so it did work. So the only curing spell upgrades are going to happen when I am not actually, you know, in battle. Or, what the hell am I saying? That's the opposite of what I meant to say. It will only happen in battle. These are some good spell effects, man. I thought that in the previous game, the upgraded versions of them were pretty nice, but I do feel like these are better. Ooh, sword level increases. Why did the shield level increase he wasn't making use of it. I'm curious if... Oh, no, I can just do this, it looks like. Okay. I think that goes up to 100. You know what? I just realized I wanted to look at his accuracy. I didn't. Let's see what the animation looks like on her. We won't, because he took him out. So never mind. Okay. So I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time doing this while recording, as I'd mentioned before. But at the same time, it is so early you do have to do some of this stuff. I find it weird that we haven't been hit yet. So let me actually see where we're supposed to be going. Gatria is where we're supposed to be going. According to this guide, it is the nearest village to the north. And I think this follows the bridge rule. Boy, those things flying around are really freaking me out. Well, one more. That's something. Oh! Well, hold on. I want to see how that looks. I do love when games are like, okay, different spell effect when it's the whole group. This one did not do that. Oh, wow. It really, really does weaken the effects of it. Okay. Don't want to go too far. But I'm also noticing, you know what? Let's do something real fast. Okay, so that does at least happen. Okay, it's a nice little cure spell. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We are nearing the half-hour situation. Let's get to the outside of Gatria, which should be very close by, I assume. Do I have? Or if I do, it's not active yet. I did not think to open up a world map on here. And since I'm using a PDF scan of a guide that I've got, I felt like I don't want to try and like do a bookmark and go back and forth, that kind of thing. Okay, I think this is Gatria. So, that's it. Just welcome to Final Fantasy II. And I'm going to see if I don't have some way of beefing these guys up a little bit, because at the moment, nothing has really changed except for Firion and Guy have stronger weapons. I think that was it. Maybe something else went up one, but that's all I'm really seeing. So I will see you guys on the next one, and we start moving the story along a bit. Ciao.
Let's Player needs food badly.